here. It's here. It's here. It's here. We're just gonna listen through it first.
Let's burn, 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 burn. It's done, 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 done. Let's burn. 내 열정에 burn, 내 영혼에 burn, 내 삶 속을 burn. Everyday I run, 멈출 수 없던 그때 그 시절. I'm burning low and I'm body low. 명예는 first, of course. 인기까지도 내 스스로가 과열이 될 수밖에 없던 뭣도 모를 무식한 내 야망의 원동력. When I sweat, get a show, hey, put a different sweat, get on my feet, on my legs, nothing looking from my way. 따라 오르는 social, 또 이기는 점점. Beat it on the burn, hate up, never leave it, yo, yo. 힘마저 좋아, cause be my fans, be my label, with my fellas, 가차게 다루게 all day. 합리적인 공범, 방화범, what's fun, 무서울 건 없어, 해치 없어. It's done, 나의 꿈도 done, 그 성과도 done, 내 할목도 done. 더 이상은 넌 과유불 급여 박수 칠 때 더 나는 개꿈은 내가 부르겠던 건 나를 위함이었어. 세상이 털어줘 누가 알았겠어. 잠시 시킬 때쯤 본인 내 흔적들이 보여. 그게 너무 겨울심한 방화였단 걸. 아우 씨 뜨겁단 왜 또 잡게 내 그런 갑자기 무서운 사태. Nobody get, nobody stop. 시kin 부른 끝 오직 나만이 가능해. 어떤 내 fireman shot. 진압해도 저처럼 모두 매기를 거라고 터놨어. 한치 앞큰 관문 필요한 나의 수도를 던지 판도 뺏겨가는 한숨. It's done, 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 done.
No way. No way. Wow. Oh my God. Now that was straight heat. No, what's happening? Is that over yet? Wow. J-Hope. Alright, we need to rewatch this immediately. We need to rewatch this immediately. But before that, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna rewatch this one time for the lyrics. We're gonna rewatch this one time for the actual music video and focus on the details we might have missed, and then we're gonna talk about it. So first of all, how amazing isn't this song? The energy. His rapping, I mean, he is so versatile. Do you hear that flow? Like, he is switching up so many times. It's just straight heat. And the instrumental, it gives you that, it literally gives you those kind of riot, abandoned type of feeling, abandoned factories, abandoned, you know, like, it gives you kind of that it's like when things have gone wrong and it's in the process. I don't know, it's hard to put into certain words, but the instrumental is straight fire. I love the chorus. Now, the lyrics, the meaning of this song, he's speaking to himself, he's speaking about himself. We're gonna go through them more extensively in a second, but I am so proud of him for all that he's done. I'm so proud of him for finally releasing this. His album is out as we speak. This is Arson, and he said it was a story. And you know, we have 2 chapters right now. There's so many more to go through. You know, before you leave, don't forget to stream. Don't forget to show him support, of course. But we're not done yet. We're gonna rewatch this. First of all, his outfit, the music video itself is absolutely sick. The the way we go from this shot here in the beginning, and as he walks forward, and everything just starts to burn, as in like his presence is burning everything. It's honestly, the whole concept is incredibly sick. But what really impresses me is his style of music. His style of music is J-Hope. It's hard to put it into just a specific genre. It's J-Hope. And the fact that he is so comfortable doing these different flows. I mean, he was not a rapper when he started. But what does that tell you? Practice. Practice and talent that he had. And look at where he is now. Absolutely incredible. Let's go through this one more time. We're going to go through it 2 times. This time we're going to put a little bit more emphasis into the lyrics. And I'll give my thoughts after sections now. I am not a professional nothing. I'm just a professional listener. So let's do it.
Let's burn, 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 burn. It's done, 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 done. Let's burn. 내 열정에 burn. 내 영혼에 burn. 내 삶 속을 burn. Every day I run. 멈출 수 없던 그때 그 시절. I burn it all and I want it all. 명예는 first.
All right, so this is pretty self-explanatory.
내 영혼에 burn. 내 삶 속을 burn. Every day I run. 멈출 수 없던 그때 그 시절. I burn it all and I want it all. 명예는 first. Of course. 인기까지도 내 스스로가 과열이 될 수밖에 없던 뭣도 모를 무식한 내 가방의 원동력. When I sweat, 이렇게 show해. 무릎 짚은 sweet game. On my feet, on my legs. 넌 뜨겁게 from my way. 날아오르는 social. 또 이기는 적.
All right, so here he's talking about his passions, his hopes, his dreams, how he basically gave everything that he had. That's what I'm interpreting anyways, how he gave everything that he possibly could give to reach these things, and what his priorities back then: fame, money, and all those things that come with it, popularity. And it made him go into overdrive, and basically he's setting himself on fire to accommodate for this pace, is what I'm taking from this.
Of course. 인기까지도 내 스스로가 과열이 될 수밖에 없던 뭣도 모를 무식한 내 가방의 원동력. When I sweat.
Motivation behind my thoughtless ambition. Thoughtless. So basically maybe he feels like back then it wasn't his values or the things that he's chasing, the things that he found important back then, he doesn't find important now. He's found new things perhaps. I shower in petrol to start a fire on my feet, on my legs. Because he's talking about how he's running every time he runs. So he set his legs on fire. And up goes my... my born haters. Up they go up in flames. Oh. Ooh. What is he saying here? But even like this. But even this I like, cause he's with my fans. Cause I'm with my fans, with his fellas, with his labels. We burn bright together. He got his crew. He has Army, he has BTS, he has Big Hit together, and his family, of course. They burn brighter together. So he didn't mind the fact that everything else was happening. Rational accomplices. Is he referring to BTS there? And Army, like we're all on this together? This is very interesting right here. If anyone asks me, right, I did lit the flame. Now I ask myself, choose what? Do I put it out or do I burn even brighter? So this can have a lot of meanings. But perhaps he's talking about what he's doing. Does he want to continue what he's been doing and burn even brighter, or does he want to put this fire out, right?
It's done, 나의 done.
His dreams accomplished, success accomplished.
성과도 done, 내 할목도 done.
His part of the job done.
더 이상은 넌
Well, that's
너의
nothing.
무릎이야.
Now for him, less is more. Back then, more was more. You know, now for him, less is more. His priorities have changed. Now, like I said, this is just what I'm interpreting, so I'm giving you my version of it. If you have your own, you can let me know.
박수 칠 때
Leaving while there's still an applause, that's the style. Basically, leaving while he's on top is the kind of vibe I'm getting.
나는 개구먼 내가 부르겠던 건 나를 위함이었어. 세상이 타오르죠. 누가 알았겠어.
Lighting the flame was something he did. He had no idea that it would envelop the whole world. He sees his marks after things have cooled down. Basically, the effect of his work, everything that he's done, he can see it now.
잠시 시킬 때쯤 보니 내 흔적들이 보여. 그게 너무 극불심한 방화였단 걸.
Fire is too big, too hot, too, tame. Oof, this one is the lyrics. I'm telling you, it's dark, it's raw. It's a very raw song. As you can see, he's going through this place where it's basically everything is burned up. Wakes up from the pain, contacts his inner self that's enveloped in fear. So perhaps there's a part of him inside that wants something different. Only he can put out the flames that he started. So something only he can do. Who knows what he's going through, what he's dealing with on the very inside. A dark path like soup awaits even when the fire is out. So, that's a very, very deep line as well. After fire, you're left with, the soup, the everything that's been burnt. That the black things that's just everything is burned, right? It looks like charcoal. So that even if he puts the fire out, he can't. The huge hurdle ahead. What's my move? To sidestep the game board that casts my stone. The game board, could it be his? Everything is burned. The organs, everything are burned. Heart burned.
It's done, 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 done.
Wow. That was very interesting. The lyrics are very raw. They're speaking about him, his emotions, what he's feeling, and it's out of his perspective. Now, it does mention the haters that we know about, but that's why the song is called Arson. He is the fireman. He's the one that's he lit up himself and he lit up the world. And even if he puts it out, he's going to have to deal with everything else, you can say the aftershocks. Now, something interesting for me is this, because he said, he's going to talk about things that he hasn't before and talk about that career path that he is in. It comes with a lot of stress, and he's talking about his inner self that was enveloped in fear. So perhaps this is a song that also talks about his inner side and his outer side and how maybe his priorities have changed as life has taken its turn, and he's, you know, grown up, going from that success, money, fame, and dreams and all that, and now he's accomplished all that. So now he's like, what's next? What's next? I think it's a song about his inner struggle. That's what I get from this. It's a song about his inner struggle and basically what he deals with and what he's confused about, perhaps what he wants to do. Now, one quick thing, I don't know if this is intentional or not, but it really reminds me of yin and yang, right? This scene right here, this S with him being in the middle of the S, it feels like it's yin and yang. And yin and yang is like darkness and light. It's like, you know, you have like there's no yin without yang, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Now, I could be wrong, but I think that and perhaps this is what he's telling us. Perhaps this is what he's showing us. Perhaps what he has always shown us has been perhaps this part of the S, and this is the other one. You know, we got yin, and now he's talking about yang. That could perhaps, once again, be his inner struggles that he's talking about or referring to, or how he's going to move forward on certain things. Or it could be just something I'm overthinking, perhaps. But I think lyrically it's amazing. We're going to have to talk about his flow changes. So we start with this as well. So let me just set everything up. All right, we're here with the music video, but once again, let's go through this. So we see the box was burning. You see the box is burning right here. It says it's done. See any details here? So once again, I can draw multiple conclusions out of this picture frame right here. Once again, I'm just going off what I think. I could be so wrong, and I'm sorry if I am. I read the comments, so you can just tell me your perspective on things. But perhaps this is going further on what I said. Perhaps this is Hobie. The sunshine. This is a house right here, right? Or it could just be referring to him setting everything on fire. But a cool thing that I saw personally.
Let's burn, 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 burn.
I don't know if this is intentional, but when he says let's burn, 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 burn,
burn, burn, burn, burn, burn, burn, burn. It's done, 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 done.
Another thing to pay attention to is right here, he's not burned. Right here, he's just walking normally. He's not burned. He's just walking normally. Things are starting to catch fire, as you can see all around.
Let's burn, 내 열정에 burn, 내 영혼에 burn, 내 삶 속을 burn. Every day I run, 멈출 수 없던 그때 그 시절. I'm burning low, and now 어디로 명예는 burn.
People running behind.
Of course, 인기까지도 내 스스로가 과열이 될 수밖에 없던 뭣도 모를 무식한 내 야망의 원동력. When I sweat, 이렇게 show.
Alright, so quickly, you've heard his beginning flow. See how he changes this up compared to the next one.
Burn, burn, done, done. Let's burn, 내 열정에 burn, 내 영혼에 burn, 내 삶 속을 burn. Every day I run, 멈출 수 없던 그때 그 시절. I'm burning low, and now 어디로 명예는 burn. Of course, 인기까지도 내 스스로가 과열이 될 수밖에 없던 뭣도 모를 무식한 내 야망의 원동력. When I sweat.
Now, listen. This is when you see people running and they have flames. This is him setting the world and ooh, when he speaks about the haters, you know, go up in flames. Boom.
Be my fans, be my label, we my fellas 가차게 다루게 all day 합리적인 공범 방화범 what's fun 무서울 건 없어 해치 없어
Hey, hey. We got the chorus, incredible, right? So here's where we get the transition. Here's what I think is very interesting. It's like the song also shifts to him talking about his inner self. This is where he asks himself the question, and then we go into this word. He's burnt, as you can see his clothes. Is that an amusement park? Once again, his flow. Okay, this is really cool. He's back at the beginning here, where everything was aflame. You see? The flames are out this time. The weather has changed. Things are still burned, but they're not burning anymore. And it's the same time where he's asking this question. The huge hurdle ahead, what's my move? And what I find interesting is he started off like this. You can see this, right? He started off like this. This stage. But he comes back here to the very beginning, and he's all burned. Insides, organs on the inside, not just the outside, but on the inside. You can see that's his heartbeat.
It's done.
Honestly, this scene is one of the sickest scenes I've seen. This is so cool. He is burning from the inside. He's on fire on the very inside. Right, I lit the flame. You can see his skin is peeling.
Done.
That's the thought I had with the yin yang, at least. I think the music video is absolutely sick. I think it also tells a story. Now, I may have overanalyzed things, and you know, that's on me. But honestly, I feel like the song is very wrong. It talks about a lot of things and showcases a lot of things. His inner struggle, his beginnings, and what's important for him now. His, you know, future thinking, his thoughts, haters, like we said, and also the unity and how they made it through everything. And basically, he's at a point in his life, you know, where he can basically decide what he wants to do, and you grow. You know, your motivations, your things that drove you back then can change over time, and different things can be driving you, right? But I think this is an absolutely amazing song. This song delivers in so many ways. It's not just him and his incredible energy, you know, even abstract in some ways, but it's also the way he moves throughout. It's going from point one to the very ending to this scene. He eventually comes back to the same place that he set up on fire, because he said it. This is what I find interesting. He said, this is something that I wanted to share. So he said here, you see, he set this whole place on fire, right? And then he talked about, in the lyrics, he said, even after things cool down, the suit and, you know, basically the side effects of the flames will still be there. And if you take a look at this scene here, this is him coming back to this beginning scene, and as you can see, the things are burnt up. So that's basically the line. He's back in the same place, but the things are burned up. I think it's very, very interesting. Yeah, that's what I had to say. Lyrically, it's on point. It's thought provoking, but it's his story that he's telling. When I say it's thought provoking, you think about what exactly he's been going through, what exactly he's feeling, and the meaning of his said lyrics. It's wonderfully written. The flow is incredible. The chorus is amazing. Music video, straight fire. And honestly, this is absolutely incredible. I see why he made a music video for More and for Arson, and I cannot wait to see the behind the scenes for this. It's gonna be really cool to see the recording sketch for this. But yeah, that's what I thought. I think no matter what you do in life, there's no single person, I think, out there that is just in bliss constantly. Even if you have all these things, like you have fame, you have money, you have success, you have all the things you want to, they come at a price of itself. And besides the price, they also come with a lot of effort behind it. And so you can never dismiss someone else's worries, someone else's struggles, someone else's issues just because of the position that they're in, and I think this is a very interesting song. Arson, him setting the world on fire, and he's saying it, the only one that can stop it is me. And he's also talking about, I think it's a song where he basically tells us what he's been thinking, perhaps his inner thoughts, inner struggles, and also delivering in some different areas. But enough of me talking. I hope you enjoyed this. I truly think this is an amazing song. Don't forget to stream. Don't forget to show your things. Well, honestly, when I upload this, 24 hours have passed already, but streaming goes on even after that. It's more about the longevity than anything else. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys. Goodbye.